everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bitch.
That's right, we are back.
That took so long, right?
I know, somebody. You too.
That's Sabu here.
But guys, we are back
Pay no attention to Scooter.
with this edition of 5 Questions with WRS, where we answer your guys' questions that you guys send in. And you guys been sending in questions like crazy. And guys, we're trying to keep up. We really are.
We're really backed up.
Yeah, we're really backed up, but we're trying to get out more videos. Plus, we got to edit videos, things of that nature, guys. It takes a little bit of time, so just deal with it, as Batista says.
Yeah, one of our best friends who is really did a great job on Wrestling Rampage with us and everything. That about taught Joey about everything he knows. He's with this right here pandemic, we can't, he don't come around, but we miss you there.
Yep. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. You guys can ask questions anytime you guys want to in the comment section down below. Guys, that's the easiest way. What? What the fuck are you guys doing? That's the easiest way to get your question.
Give me the evil eye over here.
The evil cross eye?
Yeah.
Hello.
Very Saturday.
Yeah, very Saturday.
Give me the evil eye.
But we got 5 questions here, and we're going to answer for you guys. And guys, if you guys go out in public, wear a mask.
Yeah, if you go out in public, wear a mask, have some hand sanitizer,
Social distance.
social distancing like dumb motherfuckers that don't do, and don't listen to Orange Face.
Yeah. And don't listen to people that have orange skin.
Yeah. He's got the type of skin. Remember SpongeBob? He was the Patrick. Remember he had that orange skin?
Patrick was pink.
Well, I'm talking about after they win that goddamn tanning.
Oh, the tanning bed. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I wouldn't be knocking SpongeBob and Patrick.
They brought joy to something.
Yeah.
He never brings joy for anything.
The only joy
Not even Trump Plaza.
the only joy he brought to people was the stimulus check, which that was a payoff to get votes.
Yeah.
Guys, let's go ahead and get started with this edition of 5 questions. The first question is asked by Joey Jojo.
Joey Jojo.
His question here is, what do you guys think of Josephus / aka the question mark? Now, I should say this, that I actually seen Josephus before he was in the NWA, before he started doing this, because I went to a local show here that we have in town. Well, they come to town every year. UCW.
Yeah.
At the fair, and this was, God, this would have been 2010, maybe 2011. It was me and my ex-wife and my son. We went to the fair, and the big attraction that they had there was Bushwhacker Luke. And I got to meet Bushwhacker Luke that day and got a picture with him. And he was wrestling in the main event, because we stayed. We didn't watch the entire show, but we got to stand over there and just look, and that night in the main event, he was wrestling a wrestler by the name of Josephus Brody, and it turned out to be Josephus. He went by the Brody name because he had the long hair, had the long beard. He wore what Brody wore.
Yeah. In other words, he is paying his respect to Brody. Love that.
He was trying to do the whole Brody gimmick, which was cool, something to see. And of course he loses to Bushwhacker Luke, of course, at the local fair.
Well, you know that's going to happen.
Yeah. But that's where I actually seen him first, making his rounds on the independents. What about you guys?
I like the question mark.
You like the question mark?
Yes. I loved it. And I knew it was Josephus under the goddamn mask anyway.
Because they had Josephus on the first 2 episodes of Power, and then what was the 5th or 6th episode, here comes the question mark. This
Yeah.
guy, and you can tell because this fucking mustache goes
Yep.
through the beard, and his beard comes through the mask.
Yep.
You can tell who it is.
I was like, that's Joe Cephas.
But
But he's more over as the question mark.
he is over as the question mark.
Yeah, I like the question marks there. That's right.
Karate.
And him and Aaron Stephen makes a good team too.
Did you like the cell job?
Oh yeah.
Where he bounced on the
Oh
ropes?
yeah. And see, a lot of people want to know. Well, you like that stuff? Why can't you watch AFW? Because NWA they wrestle. That's why Colt left.
That's why he went to the promotion that doesn't
That's why
wrestle.
he went to the Comedy Bus show.
Yeah.
Scotty Goldman. That's why he went there. That was
Scotty!
Yeah, that's why Scotty went there. Ain't that right, Goldman? Fuck you, Colt. I hated you even in OVW because you were a comedy act.
Yeah, he was a comedy act in OVW.
I didn't like it when you were there either. That's why I went with Galvin Spears.
AKA?
Ty Dillinger. AKA
who's in all
AKA
four
Sean
wrestlers, too.
Spears. Yeah, unfortunately. With fucking Telly Blanchard on the crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing that comedy ha-ha too. Fuck you, Sean Spears too.
The question mark. Love the question mark. It's something different.
Yeah, it's something different, and I want to say this right here too. You know, the independent circuit. That's what I keep telling you. Don't hear comedy motherfucking shit ain't gonna get over. All it's doing is making wrestling look bad. What I like to see is just like the question mark. He stayed in Indies. He worked his fucking ass off, and finally, some promotion picked him up that he could really explode his talent. And that's what I like. I like them guys that even though they're independent, they stick to what they do because they love the business.
I mean, yeah, the question mark, kind of goofy in a way,
Yeah.
but it's not blatantly fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Blatantly
that's what
fucking
I'm saying.
fake.
It's not blatantly fucking ignorant,
Mm-hmm.
unlike you see nowadays.
Well,
Look at it. At least they ain't wrestling on dryers.
everybody's favorite.
At least they didn't wrestle on a football field either.
Yeah.
Yeah, football field. Yeah.
Football, hey, that's
13
maybe
gags.
that's what we are doing. Maybe we are challenging them guys to football fuckery.
That's right. And we'll get flagged.
Yeah.
What'd you get flagged for? Fuckery.
You're damn right.
All right,
Oh
guys.
God, that's just
Let's
too
go. Let's go with the next two questions asked by Tommy's favorite show back in the early 2000s, Radical Velocity.
Velocity, baby, yeah.
You love Velocity.
Oh, you're damn right, I do.
A-Train's fucking show, baby.
That
right.
was his fucking show because if he wasn't on there in the beginning, he'd be somewhere stuck in the middle. Or else would be the last fucking man. I love Jemima. Come to the end of the show. Oh, we ain't seen A-Train. Maybe he ain't gonna be on this train. After your mother said that to me, you say, "Ah shit, we can't go."
Remember, that's the only show he comes on.
Technically.
Your mother's like, "Is that the only show he's allowed on?"
It might be. Radical Velocity's first question is, what were your thoughts on the two-man power trip? Now, if you guys don't know who the two-man power trip is, it is Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H. They formed a unlikely duo
Yeah,
in 2001. What do you think?
I'll be honest. I didn't like them as a team.
Me either. I didn't.
I thought they were better separate. Now, one, I didn't like Austin
Well, see,
being with Vince anyway.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't like that whole thing anyway.
Also, you're taking okay, Austin's a megastar.
Yeah.
Triple H, I never considered him a megastar, but I always considered him a pretty sizable big star. Not a megastar, but a big star. And you put these guys together for really no
Apparent reason.
real reason besides that Triple H is with Stephanie and Stone Cold is working with Vince now.
And all they did was beat up The Rock.
Yeah. And the Hardys.
And the Hardys and Lita.
Yeah,
Steel chair on Lita.
yeah,
That was pretty rare.
Austin.
That was rare.
Lita was on the fucking ground, and Stone Cold's whacking her in the back with the chair. I'm like,
And-
that ain't gonna fly in 2020.
No.
That wasn't boy. That the people got better over that one now.
And then to be honest, the only feud they had was against Kane and the Undertaker.
Undertaker and Kane.
That was it.
Yeah.
I mean, who? I mean, you got to look at this right. And here's the way I'd look at it.
I didn't like him as a team.
I didn't like him as fucking tag team. And on top of that, right there, you know,
It was short-lived too.
Yeah.
The only
Thank God.
Thank God, yes.
the only team that to me could hold that did hold their own was the Undertaker and Kane. Though. The only two teams that ever held their own with them because
Then the Hardys try to get revenge. I was like, come on, man. Like the Hardys
But-
gonna have a chance.
Come on,
they
man.
ran.
Like the Hardys are gonna have a chance.
They ran over the Hardys. Come on,
Yeah.
give me a break here.
Yeah.
Didn't like it. I thought it was stupid, and it must have been. Was that the time Russo was there?
No.
Yeah, it must have been a Russo idea, and he sent it into Vince.
But yeah, it didn't turn out that well, and yeah, it didn't make no sense whatsoever, really, and you never want to put like two big stars together as a tag team because most of the time it doesn't work, especially if there's no link. You know, when you have Undertaker and Kane, there's a link. They're technically brothers as the storyline goes.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
It didn't make no sense whatsoever.
And they both you know kind of lived the same way, you know, alone. Didn't need no help. Didn't want no help.
Mhm.
They were both kind of that right there way, and right there, you know, as you know, they put the Sodom as brothers. You know, you could see the connection there.
There's some type of connection.
Yeah.
There's something.
Yeah. This right here was Davidson, I think.
Radical Velocity's last question here is: if Eddie Guerrero never passed away, how do you think the rest of his WWE career would have panned out? Now, you know, some of these what-if questions can be kind of tricky in a way. Cause,
Yeah.
Because
you know,
you really don't.
Yeah, you really don't know if he would even stayed in WWE.
Yeah.
Or even wanted to wrestle.
Or if at a certain amount of time, if he would even want to wrestle anymore.
Yeah, because he was already getting at that age already.
Yeah,
I mean, he was still young,
yeah.
but you know, here's something I don't think people understand about wrestlers. You know, and because we, you know, and we have talked to a lot of wrestlers about this right here. You know, and they say the biggest thing is the body, what your body goes through with, because being you know young and stuff like that right there, even though you're young. With the injuries that you get and the hurt and the pain of being a wrestler, especially taking your body through that pain, sooner or later it's going to break on you. As you get older, it's going to hurt more and more and more.
We'll see. Like even just getting older and not having a profession where you're putting your body on the line like that. I mean, a lot of people go through a lot of different pains and things of that nature.
You know, I'm not a professional wrestler, and I'm in my 60s right now, and I could see, you know, that the time going, you know, as I worked in sawmills, I did this, I did that, I picked up heavy shit, and later on in my years, I felt pains that I know that hurt places I didn't even know I even had.
I mean, I'm not even 30 yet, and I'm already having like real bad knee problems. Mainly because I'm fat, but I also have been working at Kroger for 11 years and putting my knees on concrete because I stock shelves.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm always getting down on my knees every damn day at work, and, you know, so I'm developing knee problems and things of that nature. So, you know, anything takes a toll on your body.
Yeah.
And being a professional wrestler probably has to be one of the worst things.
Worst ones of all to me.
Yes.
Because you have to take them bumps and everything.
But how do you think his career would have panned out? Honestly, you know, there was talking in late 05 of maybe him becoming World Heavyweight Champion. Would have loved to see it because his WWE Championship win that he got in 04 was fantastic. Great matches with JBL, one of my favorites in 2004.
Bloody as hell.
Bloody as hell.
Oh man.
One of the times where Eddie actually got because Bradshaw was unproven.
Yeah, he was a
as
mid-carder.
champion. Yeah, as a mid-carder.
Yeah.
And Eddie got JBL to a main event level.
Yeah.
And you could prove
That's
it
the
in
thing.
2004.
People wanted to shit on JBL when he first started that gimmick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And say, oh, really? He's no threat. He's no threat to nothing. Why should Eddie Guerrero wrestle him for?
But you know.
Well, goddamn. On SmackDown, everyone was hurt. Kurt Angle was hurt. Big Show was hurt. Brock Lesnar left.
But,
Eddie Guerrero had no one to work with.
Yeah, and you got to
So
know.
you're going to have to build somebody.
I didn't like JBL, but I admired him because he loved wrestling. You know, he'd do what he could to help him. Well, you see, what happened there was Eddie tested him, and guess what? Eddie made him bigger than what he was to get. Eddie, you could say that Eddie put JBL on the map.
He did.
You know, if it wasn't for Eddie Guerrero, JBL probably wouldn't have been what he was now.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie helped him become the star that he is now.
Because Eddie
A
Guerrero believed in
wrestling
it.
god,
Yeah.
as he said.
Eddie Guerrero believed in it.
Yeah. And Eddie Guerrero said, "Yeah, I'll take him." And Eddie did. He took him and he pushed him to that right there limit. And the match was so damn brutal and bloody that man, he was on the edge of the seat because they both had pinfalls, but they never got a pin on each other until the end of the match.
I mean, I think Eddie still. I mean, you know, he died in his. God, he must have been early 40s, right? I believe he was 40.
No, he's in his late 30s.
Was he? Oh yeah, late 30s. You know, if I had to guess, you know, he probably had a good 5 or 6 years left in him, as far as longevity.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at going to the future, let's just be honest. By the time 2010 hits, 5 years after his passing, it's a different story in WWE at the time. So I don't know, man. I really don't. What do you guys think?
Well, I think, well, here's the thing. When he was going for the World Heavyweight title against Batista, I was like, that would be a perfect time to give it to him right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But nah, he lost.
No.
And he didn't lose by a Batista bomb. He lost by a fucking shitty spine buster.
That right there, what give me is they wouldn't let him have it then.
You know, I would have.
That's what
if you
shocked
all
me.
wanted to make him world champion, you should have made him then.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You know, he could have beat fucking Batista at No Mercy.
He could have beat Batista because Batista had nothing. Yeah, he come from OVW, but he goes on national TV at some goddamn little sports fucking thing he goes to. I didn't learn nothing there. Well, motherfucker, fuck you. They push your stupid goddamn ass to the limit, you goddamn ruddy ass cocksucker.
Fucking and Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, go ahead.
And Eddie Guerrero, I think after probably he would have. I think he would have been a road agent.
Road agent?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I thought that, you know, Mel.
Do you think he still would have wrestled for a little few more years?
Yeah.
Probably a couple more years, and then probably around that time he would have said, "Nah, I'm done."
But I am, you know.
I'll be a road agent.
I would be like, I don't know. I wouldn't say bad about it, but I don't think I'd put the belt on him. But I would have made him a road agent because, as we all know, Eddie knew fucking talent.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want about that? No.
Nope.
You know, the what if questions get kind of tough, guys. Next question asked by Freakadeekers 327. Thoughts on Ric Flair's TNA run?
Oh Lord, do we have to?
Now, he loses to Shawn at WrestleMania 24.
Yeah, he loses to Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 24. And the next night on Raw, they give him this farewell fucking address.
Now, we should mention that he does sporadically come back in 2008 to do a few things, even early 2009, you know, with Batista and things of that nature.
But nothing really... Yeah, he was in the ring.
Yeah, but I mean, he didn't have an official match or nothing.
Yeah, I remember him and Orton had a fight, but it was just a fight.
It was just a fight.
And he got his ass kicked.
And I think it was by late 09, I believe. He he goes to TNA.
Yeah. He goes to TNA because TNA will sign anybody.
Well, anybody with name ID.
Anyone with name recognition. They don't give a fuck if he's old, crippled, or blind.
Well,
They'll sign
the
him.
water boy.
They don't give a damn if he's old, crippled, or blind.
Yeah.
They'll sign him.
Well,
And as long as they're named.
And Tommy, you remember he talked about it on there. He go about who did he talk? He said something about somebody signed with TNA. What's TNA? I forgot who he said.
Oh that was fucking. Oh, that was the NWO. He was talking about Hall and Nash.
Oh
They work
yeah.
for TNA. What's TNA? Well, you went there, Rick.
Yeah, you went there, Rick.
And here's the thing. You want to tell you what I thought of his TNA run? Lackluster.
Shit.
It was the shittiest. That was probably the shittiest portrayal of Ric Flair I've ever seen in my life. I understand him being a manager. That's no problem. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
And him being with Fortune. I have no problem with that. As long as he's not wrestling. He could be a fucking manager for these guys. I had no problem with that. But then when he got in the ring, then I had a fucking problem. He's wrestling fucking Jay Lethal. Why?
He wanted to get Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal can get over on his own. He don't need Ric Flair. Ric Flair in fucking one shoe off and one shoe on in his blue underwear.
Yeah.
Fucking bleeding every fucking wear.
Yeah.
Probably the worst portrayal of Ric Flair I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Tommy, do you think that just like the song said in WWE,
He should have left the fucking memories alone right there.
You think he should have left the memories
Yeah,
alone?
I'm sorry. If I had to go to TNA and they called me and I was an old geezer at that time, and they said, hey, nah, man, I would just sign autographs. Because one, TNA would try to sign anybody. They don't give a fuck who it is. Because that's the way they were back in the day. Sign any former WWE superstar. And forget all the original guys that worked their ass off to get where they were.
Pops, you're shaking your head over there. Or you're asleep. I can't tell which one you are.
Well, listen, the reason why I'm holding my head is it's not the question. It's I understand the questions and everything like that right here. But here's the thing, and I'm going to put it in my perspective. If I had been Ric Flair, done all I could do, won all titles that I won, done it all, seen it all. What more did I have to prove? I proved myself that I am the greatest athlete. I proved myself that I am the greatest champion. What else did I have to prove? I'd have said, no, I'm retired, I'm done, I'm going home to fuck my wife, and that'll be the end of this story.
He couldn't fuck the blonde because remember she got mad that he went with Cena.
yeah.
Just to have a drink. Why are you hanging with John Cena for? He's past your age.
Yeah.
Because he can get the young chicks.
Well, here's the goddamn thing. You know why? Because they're both wrestlers. Get it right, you fucking dumb blonde bitch.
See, not only that, but I mean, people will just want to hang out with Flair because
he's Ric fucking Flair.
Because he's Ric fucking Flair, yeah.
He's Ric fucking Flair.
Here's the thing, just like I said.
Why would you want to hear stories from Ric Flair?
Yeah. Why the fuck would you not want to learn from fucking Ric Flair? Fucking who knows everything.
If TNA would have called me, I'd said, look, is there a manager role I can do? Because I ain't getting in the ring no more. Or give me something behind the scenes.
Same. His TNA run was atrocious. There's no reason for him getting in the ring whatsoever.
Same
thing with Hogan as well.
Same thing with Hogan. Same thing with Hogan. I remember him and Flair.
I understand if you
goddamn, it's say 1994's 2009.
I can understand if you got, if Hogan wanted to have that the fucking upper management role or whatever.
Go ahead and be that.
And Flair wanted to be a manager, that's fine.
Go ahead, Hogan. Be just the manager in your Impact Wrestling shirt. I would have had no problem with that. I would have had no problem there.
The fucking Hulk Hogan with change.
Yeah, with change on it. Yeah, I would have had no problem. He changed a lot.
He did.
He sure did. He changed that company right into the ground. Where it is now. Well, in the barn.
Here's the thing. See, the trouble of it is, and just like the wrestling we have now, all elite friends. You see, here's what Hogan brought in. He brought in his friends. He brought in the Nasty Boys.
Yeah, he brought
Nash. He brought all them guys
in. He brought in Bubba the fucking fat sponge.
Yeah, Bubba the Love Sponge.
Why the fuck is he there getting a movie?
Because he had to, because
Why the fuck
at
is
that
Jimmy
time
Hart
Hogan was
there?
fucking his wife.
Why the fuck are the nasty boys there? Who the fuck wanted to have Val Venus there? I don't fucking
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, why the fuck were you signing guys that don't deserve to be there?
I don't know.
Well, we just talked about a couple of legendary names here.
Well, yeah.
So let's go with the last question.
All right.
Ready.
Asked by Gregory Choulette.
Ready.
He says, who was wrestling's only true living legend? And we're not talking about Larry Zbyszko.
Nah, he ain't gonna be on this one.
No, he ain't gonna be
So-
on this thing.
Gregory says Hulk Hogan.
Well,
Hulk Hogan.
I'm not going to say that he's wrong because
I'm not gonna
everybody's
say he's
entitled to
wrong.
their
Of course I
opinion.
yeah, everybody's title.
I'm
And
not
don't
a
get
big
me
Hogan
wrong.
fan anymore.
Yeah, not a big Hogan fan.
but
never
I
really
can
was.
see that.
But I can see it. I can see it.
But me,
Tommy, who do you think is the only true living legend?
Well,
in
wait a
wrestling?
minute. Here's the thing. Are we talking about? Alive or dead?
Alive.
Okay.
Because it says living legend.
Okay.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair?
Ric Flair.
Minus TNA.
Minus Tina. Take that year away.
Well,
Ric Flair.
okay. You know, we're talking about the people that are dead, that are alive. So I can't say Harley Race because I believe Harley Race was. I'm gonna have to go to Ric Flair then.
It's unanimous. We're all going to go with Ric Flair. I'm
Ric
sorry.
Flair.
Yeah. One of the biggest names in wrestling of all time.
But
Next up to Hogan.
yeah.
I mean, Hogan.
I'm
has
sorry, a lot of people put Hogan number one. Nah, Flair's number one. You know why? Because he can run circles around Hogan, in my opinion. I never seen Hogan have 60-minute matches.
20 only.
20 or 15. And I never seen Ric Flair backstage politic and fucking get pissed off that he had to work with Vader. He got his teeth knocked out and didn't care. Oh, but if Hogan was there, who took the shittiest power bomb, yeah.
Classic.
Nah, give me fucking,
Yeah.
give me Zodiac. Or give me the fucking Shark. Or give me Kamala.
But here's
Give me the
thing.
cartoon characters.
Here's the thing for me though. If Harley Race would have been alive, I would have chose Harley Race.
You chose Harley.
I would have chose Harley.
But guys, that's it for this edition of 5 Questions. If you guys want to ask questions, you guys can anytime you guys want to in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys give this a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to share it all over social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage.
It's the hair is what it is.
Don't forget to follow me and Tommy on Instagram.
That's right. Follow us on fucking
as well as and Pass on Facebook.
Yeah,
if you'd like to. Because he's always on there.
Yeah,
Talking to
he's
somebody,
always-
but talking to nobody at the same time.
I just love this going the web.
Hey guys, hit that subscribe button for more great videos coming to you guys because we're that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.
You know it.